the game. Oh, the Saints recovered it. New Orleans football.
Keep playing hard. Ready? Yellow lady. You better bring it. Hey, kill. Recon, 132 fighter. Kill. Slam. Check the backer. Over. Switch gears.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Throwing on second down. Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 40.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Ready? You ready? 55. Kill. You ain't doing nothing.
On first down, Murray. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
95-56. You can't get right.
From the 36, Breeze. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down.
Kill. Get wide. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Come on, boy. You better be ready.
A toss to Murray. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. So here we go on fourth. Hill. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. Well, this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Breeze. Again has it complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
Break it down, fellas. Break it down. 55. I'm here all day.
And some space here. 20. 4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check 26. Check 26. Back.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. We're scoreless after 1. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming.
Ready. You ready? We got to get the ball. D, get the ball. 36. Mike 55. Hey, eat. Let's go, D. Smooth. It's going to be a long.
Now, Breeze again. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. A former volunteer back in Tennessee, it's Alvin Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go. 10-2 stop. Danny. Hey, Zoo.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. picked off at the 33. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Check, 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 check.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
13. Get ready. Get ready.
From the 41, Breeze. Looking for Gannon. It's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Derrick Henry. And he goes out right around the 39.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
It's 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They are going for it. It's Tannehill. He's going to float this one deep right side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll get...
just wanna be heard. For your mom to your pop to the beat to the bird, my cut right off on the curb like I'm Barry Sanders. Chains on and the diamonds dancing. Game on, so it's time.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And the Titans are going to recover the football. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not. Try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here. They must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
They'll run with Henry. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That good for 22 and a first down. They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Hey, Charlie.
From the gun on third down, THill. He gets it to Brown, complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Flush to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on first and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But, Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, first and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended receiver. But now it's third and goal. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. Third and goal.
Hey, let go. 27, Mike, 27. Too low. Both sevens and Mike. Both sevens.
Now it's THill. Flushed out right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Ready?
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
You don't know no better. Shit.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Ready? You ready? Ready? I got you. I got you. Mike, 55. Check. Hey, orbit. Here we go. Hey, check Mike.
Breeze now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. I'm coming. Here you go, 21. 55 is Mike, guys. 55. Record. Hey, Haywood.
They do go for it. It's Breeze. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Break. Mike, 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Right.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go. 90 Wolf.
Tannehill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
On 2nd and goal, Tannehill. Open man is Davis. He's got it for the Tennessee touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point put through by Suckup, and that makes the score 7-0. Joseph now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 79 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, That's a tough one to swallow.
And the Titans are going to recover the football. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tannehill. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
They will find Davis. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. A first down carry for Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
This a quick pass to Davis. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, Henry. And he's got this down to the 35. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Check 43.
Now it's Henry. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Henry. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
He's coming. Double up, double up. Let's go.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
60 or. It's outfield. It's 6-6. Pull it high. Alert 3, alert 3. 5.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. From a yard out. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Joseph now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Yellow lady. Check. Push him back. Mark 55. Man, I got you. Over. Check. Crunch.
Now Breeze on third down. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
Ready. 5-8. 5-9. Check. Mike 5-5. Mike Bravo.
On first down, Breeze. And he's got a man. It's the former Titan, Jared Cook. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
On the ready.
55. Check 55. Mike. Double dog. That's the way. Check that.
Protein spill. Snap.
Now Hill looking to throw on first. Well, this is caught by Ginn. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Here we go. Not a rook. Watching your guard. You're good. I forward, ready.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Ready? 90 Wolf.
55. You ain't going nowhere.
Check 52. Watch twist. Hard.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And some room to maneuver. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill in the final seconds of the first half as his guys have cut the lead down to 2.
And that's a terrific score. And now, what are we going to do here? Do you go for 2?
You know what the people at home want.
Everybody wants to go for 2. The analytics people probably want them to go for 2. I bet they kick the extra point. We've got a whole second half left to play.
Yeah, we get a look at it here, but, hey, whatever the case, big-time play before the end of the second quarter.
Watch the safety creep.
SOS.
Pilot, 64, weak. Check. Shoot.
And he is into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the Titans are going to recover the football. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
132 fighter.
The final shot here before the break, THill. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room, an onside kick attempt. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. In a tie game, I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now here to start the third quarter.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
They start the second half with Kamara. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 12, Hill steps away to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
What has not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, let's get there.
On third down, here's Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
Hey, high 7.
They snap it on fourth to Hill, eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 30 on second down, THill. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. On second down, Kamara, and only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Give him a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it still brings up 4th. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare.
Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down.
Get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. Mike 54. Mike 54. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So, Charles, talk about a play that could prove pivotal, and I mean pivotal. That decision right there could be really costly.
Without a doubt, you talk about taking a chance there and deciding you're going to go all in, as they like to say. That's exactly what that one was, and it didn't pay off.
Yeah, inside their own territory, game tied this stage of the contest. Boy.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
47's the mic. Go.
Out of the gun, THill. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Back now here live in New Orleans. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
Come on, QB, come on. 55's mine, guys, 55. I got you.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Ready?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
All day, baby, all day, all day, all day. 36, 36. Switch, switch, switch. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
They get this again. Jet sweep. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down. Play fake. Hill. Escaping the pressure right. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. It's been a struggle for him accruing yards in this game passing the football. So there he said, hey, I'm going to try to chuck it deep, but another incompletion.
Has to be a little bit frustrating because of what you just described. It's been a struggle for him here in the second half, hoping for one big shot to get him out of the doldrums.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Here comes the Saints punter now in punt formation, but as we've seen, that's no guarantee he'll punt the football. And look at this, it's a fake. Flush to his right. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
Here we go. Set. 50. Plant. Bang it. Bang it. Let's go.
This one caught by Davis. Touchdown, Titans. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill, and the Titans have taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Joseph now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill.
Again, it's Kamara. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it's 3rd and 5.
Ready? Yellow waiting. Let him. Squeeze, double. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Mike 5. Hey, Delta. Target. Right there, 54, right there. 54, Mike. Check. Tommy. Check. 54. Here we go. Check. Watch 54. Man, that's right.
Back to throw. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 40.
64, win.
A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Breeze to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Jim.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Kill. Check. Watch 54. In your face. Hey, wahoo. Hey, watch out. Check 53. Mike 54. You're trash. Mike 54. Hey, Alpha. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Mike 5-4. Watch the run.
Now this time, Breeze will throw. Flushed out right. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Sets up the screen to Lewis. Dancing away at the 30. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So this one, a Tennessee Titan.